Namaste, beautiful goddesses. Welcome to my podcast, Teach, Travel, Talk. I am Megan, and I'm here to empower and guide you queens to have a happy, healthy, successful life that you all deserve. I want you to become the powerful unicorn you were always meant to be, that we were all meant to be. I hope you enjoy and stay tuned for some uplifting, teachable moments. Welcome, beautiful queens and unicorns of the world. Thank you so much for joining me today. So I bet you're wondering, who is this woman? So I kind of want to give you a little background about who I am and why I'm here for you when you need it. I am from Washington State. I have had a passion for traveling my whole entire life. After I graduated college with my recreation and tourism degree, which was, by the way, the funnest major, hands down. After I completed that, I still had this intention of traveling, and I wanted to make it possible in any way I could. I convinced one of my friends to come travel with me, but she graduated later than I, so I had to wait. But that was okay because it gave me a chance to find my other passions in life, which I finally came to the conclusion that I love hotels in that type of industry, and one day I hope to open up my own sustainable resort. You are all more than welcome to come join, and I will let you know when that happens. After this, I had finally convinced my friend to go. It did take a lot of convincing and honestly a lot of hard work to figure out where to go. We ended up going to Asia because there was a lot of research and a lot of things that we could find. So I thought, what better place than where a lot of other people have done this before? So that is where we started. I have been now to 21 countries in Asia and in Europe. As I started my journey, I spent 4 months with one of my friends. She went back to America, and I knew deep in my heart that I did not want to go back to America. I wanted to keep living this lifestyle, and I did. I made it happen. I found volunteer opportunities at hotels that ended up, turning into jobs, which was amazing, and I loved it, and I'm definitely going to share more all about my volunteer experiences and how I've been able to travel for the last 3.5 years. After about 9 months of travel, I had ended up going to India to get my yoga certification because that was one of my dreams to do over there. Shortly after, I got some bad news that one of my uncles was terminally ill, so I would need to return back to the US to say my goodbyes. I wanted to go back to travel, and the place I had found home was Malaysia. I had met my soul family there. I was comfortable there. I loved it. So I returned, and I had a new goal to become an English teacher. So I signed up for a TEFL course, completed it, and that was my start to becoming a teacher, which hands down, I'm so glad I did. I ended up volunteering and teaching, stayed in Vietnam for about 3 months, realized that me and Vietnam, my body does not get along there. So it was time to move on, but I knew where my heart was, and it was in Malaysia, and I wanted to go back. So I did. That is where I became an English lecturer at a college. Shortly after that, I did move on to a different school in Malaysia and became a principal at a language center, which was amazing. It was the greatest experience. After this, I had a great life. I had a great boyfriend, a great job, but something was missing, and I knew I wasn't truly happy, and I knew that I still needed to go and travel. In my head, I was like, how can I keep traveling, keep doing the things that I love? So that is when I switched to online teaching, and I went to Taiwan. So I should probably mention all the countries that I've been to in Asia. So I started with Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam, Laos. I did go to India, went back to the US, came back to Malaysia, did a few rounds in Indonesia, went back to Vietnam, and then stayed in Malaysia. Worked there for about a year. When I finally left, I went to Taiwan, stayed there for about 3 months, and then I was deciding, what is next for me? What should I do? And I sat with myself and I go, you know what? I'm going to go to Europe. So that's exactly what I did. I packed up all my belongings, I booked a flight, I said goodbye to all my family and friends that I had made in Malaysia, and I left to go to Europe. That was last year in November, and I started in Greece, loved it, had a great family. I toured all around Europe. I did Greece, Albania, Austria, Poland, Germany, Denmark, Netherlands, Belgium, France, Italy, and finally Croatia. Yeah, that is where kind of my journey ended because this pandemic happened. I was no longer in the position to travel anymore because I was getting denied entry into country. So I just thought I would go back home a little sooner than anticipated because I had already planned a trip to come back and visit my family. So I just came back a few months earlier, which was amazing for me. It gave me a chance to reconnect with my family and really figure out what my next step in life was. I thought it was going to South America, but right now I just want to focus on building my own personal business and having something that I can share with everyone and help as many people as I can. As I came back here, I also really wanted to learn about finances because it was just something I hadn't really been taught, and I really wanted to get into that world. Not saying that I wanted it to become my new job, I just really wanted to teach myself. So I ended up getting a life insurance license. I'm still working on my securities license to do investing, but I will get there. After that, I kept wanting to learn, and right now I am seeing that I love telling my stories. I love sharing my stories. I do have my own blog that does share my travel stories. But let me tell you, English has been very difficult for me. So, becoming an English teacher, I had to teach myself English, and I'm so thankful that I did. But it does take a lot of my energy to write these stories. It does not take me that long to just tell a story to you all. So I thought podcasting would be a great way for me to share my stories, my life, to teach you different things, and to bring on amazing people that I've met from around the world that can definitely share their experiences and possibly teach you in the process, because I definitely believe that this world is all about learning from others and teaching others and just becoming an amazing soul through collaborating with people. I can't wait to share these amazing people with you, these amazing stories, and I hope that I can help, because I'm not just going to talk about my travel stories. I do want to get deep with this, and I do want to share my story, and that is the good, the bad, the ugly, the great. I want to share it all with you, and I don't want to hold back anything, because I do believe that the bad times in our life propel us towards an even greater outcome. We just have to look sometimes a little harder to see the lessons and to see what these situations are bringing to us. And I'm here to help. We all struggle in life. I know I definitely do, but I have taught myself everything that I know. With some great help from amazing friends, amazing people. So I'm really happy about that. And yeah, I can't wait to share all these amazing things with you. And I hope you will enjoy everything. And please let me know what you are interested in learning or that you would love to know, because I am willing to share. Because I want to uplift you. I want to empower you. I want to make you go after your goals, go after your passion, go after your dream, and live a life of success and happiness. And I'm here to walk you through it, because we all need some guidance sometimes. And hey, I am all about helping and guiding you into the right direction, because I believe you are worth it, you are powerful, and you can create whatever you think is possible. But you have to believe that it is possible. You will demolish this world if you tap into that power that is within you. It is crazy when we truly love ourselves and look within and see that we can create any life that we want. but we gotta let go of those negative thoughts. We gotta let go of that fear. And that was the hardest thing, I think, for me to get over when I did go traveling, because there was a lot of negativity when I did leave. But it was always just this, oh my goodness, aren't you scared that this is gonna happen? And I just say, hey, look, these things could happen to me right here where I'm at, but I'm not gonna allow that to stop me from seeing the world and experiencing the world just because of the boogeyman might be out there. And as long as you stay safe and, be aware of your surroundings, I think all of you women can definitely, for sure, travel by yourself. I am a prime example, and there are millions of other girls out there doing the same thing and doing what they love and not letting fear take over and consume us. And not even fear, but thinking that we must do something by a certain age, we must, get married, we must have kids. Of course, we can definitely have that, but don't think that just because society says by 30 you should have all this, that you must. Please, 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 goddesses, see your worth now. I'm not saying if you have a kid and you have a husband, kudos to you women. You are powerful mamas and you are raising the next generation, and I'm so proud of each and every one of you. And that means you can still live your life. Trust me. I have seen women traveling with their kids, but again, it's that fear like, oh my, I can't travel with my kids. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Kids love traveling. And oh my goodness, gaining those experiences, gaining that history, getting to see these cultures. And I think kids should travel. They should be able to experience these. I mean, come on. If I was like a little kid and I was in Italy, oh my gosh, you can learn Italian. Just going around, they absorb so much. And, that's definitely what I want to do for my kids. Definitely have kids that travel and go everywhere with me. I think that would be the greatest thing ever. Yeah, and I'm so amazed at all the women that are doing this, who are traveling by themselves, who are business owners, who are in politics, who are doing these incredible things, because we are powerful. It is our time to rise to the top. We need to love and nurture this world back to health and healing, and it starts from within and from us, because we are the mamas of the world. I want to bring out that goddess within that is definitely in there. I know it. She's like inside of you, like, I want to come out. I want to bring her out. I want her to come, because I love when women are succeeding. I love when women are happy. I love when women can set healthy boundaries and who can run businesses and be mamas and great wives and be great friends. I think that is amazing. Like, we are so talented. We can do so many things at once. And I'm here to be here for you and to support you, to help you through this journey of being a human and experiencing it, and riding through these emotions and good, the bad, going on that roller coaster of life. And it's okay, because we just have to think happy thoughts and they will come. They will come. It's all about our thoughts and manifesting and just being with yourself sometimes. Just taking a minute to be with yourself, acknowledge yourself, be happy about yourself, love yourself, feel all that is around you, and just be present in your body in this experience of being human and being so intelligently, just being amazing, being an amazing being. All right. So I'm gonna wind it down here. I thank you all for joining me, and I will be posting every Tuesday. Gonna be our Thinking Tuesdays. Because we're not gonna start our week on Monday. We're gonna start our week on Tuesday. Because we don't want to think about Monday. We're always in a bad mood on Monday, right? I'm sorry, whoever has to start work on a Monday. But yes, thank you for joining me, and I can't wait to share more with you. I think next time I will definitely be sharing my experience being back here in the US and how very different life is now that I have explored the world and traveled and opened my horizons a lot more. Yeah, it's something I love to talk about, and I would love to share my experience with you if you are open for it. All right, my beautiful goddesses, my queens, my unicorns, I am sending you love vibrations right now. I'm sending you good energy for this upcoming week. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be fantastic. You are going to accomplish so much, even if it's just one little thing, like talking to ourselves and saying, you are beautiful, you're powerful, you are a goddess, you are a queen, because you are. So everyone, peace, love, and have magical dreams, magical everything. Have a magical day wherever you are, whatever time of day you are listening to this. Just have a magical time. And please stay tuned for another podcast of Teach, Travel, Talk. I'm still working on it. You guys can help me how to put it all together. Namaste, lovely souls. Namaste.